Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Practice Run, a game created by Glitched Puppet, Opa Opa, and Eevee. This is a game set in the Floraverse universe, and I have played Floraverse games before. I really like the art style of this series and the character design. Okay. Now, I think this one is a dating sim, or not really a dating sim, but a visual novel, which is a little outside of my comfort zone, but I did promise some people I'd make an attempt to Let's Play all the Floraverse games, so here we go. Location, Duclaw's West End. Time, way too late. Also, right off the bat, I see an Easter egg. This right here, this figurine, I think that's Glip's favorite Danganronpa character, drawn in the style of one of their fictional species, which is kind of cool. I don't know why that catches my attention. I gotta play D3 still at some point. Hey, Neon's in this game. My favorite Floraverse character, actually. Well, this is it. This is the worst idea I've ever had. And her little robot assistant, Chip. Beep, cancel experiment. That would certainly be a wise option, yes. What should I do? Proceed the experiment, cancel the experiment. Well, I don't know what the experiment is. You know what? Who dares wins? I've come this far, no turning back now. Chip, are you sure the data you've gathered is accurate? Bing, my data is gathered from over 21,012 independent sources. Alright, I guess I'm ready. Chip, begin the simulation. Simulation initiated. Loading subordinates. Personality network loaded. Event breaching loaded. Dating romance simulator 4.3 begin. I made a terrible mistake. Hello, date Neon. Oh my god. Beep, date Neon, you are appearing distressed. Are you not ready for a date? We're dating the robot. No, I'm fine. You're looking very good this evening. Thank you for this compliment, date Neon. This date is off to an excellent start. Bing. That's good to hear. In return, I have the following observation for your personal being. You smell. What the hell, Chip? Date Neon has not has not showered in over 3 days. Olfactory sensor percent. Oh goodness, I'm bad at reading. You're right. I'll shower after this, or I'd shower for an actual date. You piece of scrap. I don't know what. Whatever. I'd shower for an actual date. You piece of scrap. First date protocol forbids the direct insult statements towards a potential romantic partner. Would you please take this seriously? A penalty of negative 50 romance points has been applied to your score. Never mind, shut down the olfactory sensor for now. So, date. Please, there is no need to be so formal. You may refer to me as Personality Simulator Prism Brom Demo Run13.net. Bing. So, date, how are you doing? I'm extremely happy to be on this date with you. Wait, hold on. I think I know what's going on here. Did she program Chip, her robot, to like, run through a date with her? That's actually kind of hilarious. Oh, the name makes sense now. Practice Run. I get it. I hope to discover points of deeper interpersonal connection between us. I guess that is the point of incoming impersonal connection query. Date Neon, please cite a self-enhancement activity or hobby that you are engaged in. Going through walks through hazardous terrain, studying robotics and performing system upgrades, explaining to cybernet strangers why your opinions are garbage. One Floraverse game I did play before does have Neon going through hazardous terrain, so I'll pick that one. There's nothing I enjoy more than long walks through hazardous terrain, gathering scrap parts for the abandoned ruins of a mysterious research lab. Fun fact about my hobby, much of the scrap I gather is radioactive and must be properly scrubbed before I can ethically return to civilization. I don't think that's how that works, but whatever. My data bank indicates this answer would only be warmly received by a minor subset of possible date candidates. A penalty of negative 20. Oh my goodness, I am bad at this. Have been applied to your score. But maybe that subset is exactly who I'm interested in dating. Perhaps my response is perfect in that case. Did you overlook that? Oh man. By technicality, the only other dating sim I've ever played was Doki Doki Literature Club, so I'm just kind of worried this is going to go all metafiction by the end. My date sim algorithms did not produce this result. See, I knew you hadn't. Recalibrating. Neoism update. Neosim? Oh, I completely misread that. You have a model for me. Of course, entry 56 in the personality simulation database. Preference for romantic partner to experiment similar arousal response to danger as Chip. Yes, Neon? Just, never mind, forget about that. Let's just keep going with the date. Very well, loading date event with index 13.8. Hello, this unit now represents the waiter, assigned to serve you. Okay. Waiter Chip regrets to inform you that I am, an infuriating combination of incompetence and careless. As a direct result of my inattentiveness, I have caused the delay of your food preparations by a lower bound of 20 minutes. Calmly accept the fact that it is in a dignified manner, angrily berate the waiter for the failure, raise an objection you haven't even ordered yet. Oh my goodness, I didn't think they'd actually pull that joke. There's a fatal flaw in your date scenario, Chip. How could a waiter have possibly made a mistake that would delay the preparations of our food if we haven't ordered yet? Oh, it's the corner theme. I didn't know this dev team was into Ace Attorney. I bet you thought you had me cornered. You were so eager to snare me with your trap, to see me fall apart. So ready for me to fail that you completely overlooked your own blunder. That wasn't just an unlikely event that you presented me with. It was impossible. Too bad for you that holding all the cards means nothing. When the puzzle pieces don't fit. There's no getting out of this one, Chip. I finally found it. That's right, I found it. I found the impossible statement. That tears your little scenario to shreds. Reminder for user Neon, this is a dating sim, not a courtroom drama. But objection overruled. A penalty of negative 30 lawyer points will now be subtracted from your justice bar. Wait, why do we have a health bar now? Okay, so this is how... I love that it's not taking itself too seriously. I thought I had this one. Date Neon, are you ready for the next date simulation event? Sure, I guess. Something's supposed to be... Alert! Awkward silence detected. Date Neon, select an appropriate response to an inevitable lapse in conversation immediately. I ask my date about themselves. I start playing with my compact. I make an escape via pre-planned exit route. Well, we're on a date, so I guess maybe... I ask myself about themselves in the hopes of learning more about their personality and preferences. User Neon, this response is a cliche, but correct, a bonus 50 romance. Well, hey, I think we're very slightly below 0 now. I've been a word to your score. It's the obvious choice. After all, learning about someone is best way to understand how to manipulate future interactions with them. That is a very cynical way to put it. Rollback of previous reward in progress. Dang it! Reward amount results a bonus of 1 romance point has been credited to your score. Hey, that's how the game is played. That is exactly what I'm worried about. Date complete. Finally. Calculating final score. Negative 69. Wow. Error ending 4 not found. A file system error. Chip, that's not like you. What's going on? Simulation of simulation detriment to be insufficient. Meaning? Simulated simulation failed to generate branch of negative score. As a result, there is no ending pre-written for this branch. As I see, you didn't predict it was possible for me to do this poorly. Fantastic, just the outcome I was hoping for. End simulation. Might as well, I guess. Simulation complete. That wasn't very realistic, Chip. Generating realistic falsisms of plausible organic conversational patterns is one of this unit's main functions. I deleted the fallacious comment on my feedback databanks. I'm just saying, I get the feeling you could have tried harder. Perhaps the selection... Oh, you're the one on the date! Perhaps the selection of a more specific personality net would have resulted in a more relevant scenario to enact. Return encounter with personality simulator. Prism ROM subject 28 rev 712.net. No! I mean, no, that wouldn't be necessary. I don't know if I'm furious or relieved that you didn't take that too seriously. It was only intended to be a demo, user Neon. Shall I develop a sub-process to developing the simulation to a full game? Absolutely not. Wipe out the simulation and all your data related to it immediately. Oh, there's no yes option? I feel like I should be able to click on something else here. Absolutely not. I just like how that's worded. User Neon, are you certain? Yes, I am. Command acknowledged. And finally, and final feedback. There should have been a way to cheat. Repeat previous statement. There should have been a way to cheat. Clarify previous statement. The point of a simulation is to explore consequences in a safe environment, correct? This particular statement is valid. Well, the best way to explore consequences is to gain control of the variables. That is the soul experiment. That is the soul of experimentation, isn't it? Augment accepted. Proposed cheat mechanism. Let's see. How about passphrase? Something I can invoke to access the simulation dev functions. Mechanism for accessing meta function accepted. State the paraphrase now. What's a good phrase to use? There's no time like the present. The hardest part is starting over. Everyone gets what they deserve. Whatever. The hardest part is starting over. Passphrase saved. Cool, I have to remember that for later. Well, I guess that's everything then. Very well, ending game now. Didn't you already end the... thanks for playing! Oh, wow. That was a little shorter than I thought it'd be. You know, this strikes me as a kind of... Her mugshot appeared there, but nothing showed up. This strikes me as something that... This strikes me as a very wide sort of game in terms of how it's coded. I have a feeling there are multiple endings here. And I think I'm going to leave it off here and also leave a link to this game in the description. So if this interests you at all, I recommend go checking it out. Ugh. Oh, is that different now? Hold on. Terrible ending! Oh, wow. Secret. Worst. Was Sims putting a terrible and a worst ending? What are preferences? Oh, these things. Okay. You can up the text speed. I should have done that. Hold on. You know what? I want to try something. Oh, you can just skip through the text. You know what? I take back what I said. I'll get one more ending. Why if I just cancel it? I cannot do that. I can't do this. I'm canceling the experiment. There's always tomorrow. Experiment terminated. I'm sure it's for the best. And so Kid Neon was able to salvage her night, productively reorganizing her spare parts collection and being bitter on social media. Okay, that one doesn't count. Okay, those do not auto-reset. Does that count as an ending? No, it doesn't. I kind of wish it did. Yo, there's 8 endings there. You could have just topped that off, frankly. Okay. Proceed with it. Okay. Just let me cheat to get to the best score. Oh, wow! So they do actually kind of intend you to play it multiple times. You're right. I'll shower right after this. Oh. Self-care of critical aspect to demonstrate the potential romance partners. Bonus 25 points. Alright, you little pest. Let's keep going. So, date. Please, there is no need to be so formal. You may refer to me as personality simulation. So, date, how are you doing? I am extremely happy to be on this date with you. I hope to discover points of deeper interpersonal connection. I feel like I've seen this before. Yeah, okay. I love this answer, but I feel like it might be the bad one. Process of elimination. My favorite way to spend an evening is maintaining and upgrading robots as well as improving the resources available to my helpers. Noting makes me happier than to see my favorite helper processing smoothly. Its battery fully charged and its chassis freshly polished. Oh, I see. I've never seen that word spelled out before, actually. That's been happening a lot these last few months. I'm bad at reading. Fraud detection. User Neo's attempting to achieve an inflated romance score by tailoring her response to my directives. Well, I figured it was and it is working. 5,000 romance points! Let's move on, then. Very well. This unit now represents a waiter assigned to you. Okay, so don't go all Phoenix Wright on this robot. Sure. These things happen. What's an extra 20 minutes, really? Anyway, this gives me more quality time to converse with my charming date. Well done, Date Neon. This response demonstrates desirable qualities in a potential romance partner. Updating your characteristic profile with the following traits: patience, understanding, good humor. And I might add an addition: smooth Bing. This thing's going to be a cakewalk if they're all this easy. A bonus 80 romance points. Cool. Are you ready for the next date simulation event? Awkward silence. Yep. Okay. I feel like this is the. I want to get a good. I want to get a good. I want to get a good ending. I asked my date about themselves. We've actually have seen this one before. Finally. 5,000 points! This is an excellent score. I would categorize it as praiseworthy. Nice, best ending unlocked then. No, this is not the true ending. Chip download walkthrough for best ending. Walkthrough not found. Reminder, you are the only one to have ever run the simulation. Oh, right. Chip, generate walkthrough for best ending. Share walkthrough for best ending with me. No, please. Earn it, Neon. Fine, be that way. Simulation complete. That wasn't very realistic. I've deleted file. You know, this is my problem with dating sim. And I know this isn't the dev's fault here, because this is just something inherent with the genre. I hate that you always have to go through, like, the same type kind of text about, like, 5 or 6 times to get all the ending. Heck, this is even true in visual novels, too. The Zero Escapes games have a lot of moments like this, especially in the first game, and especially in the DS version. Okay, whatever. I'm assuming all 3 of those give me the same kind of result. Command acknowledged and overwritten. Well, then just never mention it again. Compromise accepted. Super. Any final feedback? I'm satisfied. Very well, ending game now. Didn't you already end the game? Thanks for playing. Ending splash screen could not be displayed. Safeguard in effect H. Contamination under containment. For safety purposes, do not alert or remove the safeguard file. Thank you for your cooperation. Ugh! Access set to nope. You see, the thing is, I don't know if this is... I talk of Opa sometimes on Twitter, and he told me that, he was... it's apparently like a running joke between him and Glip that he sometimes breaks games they work on. The thing is, I don't know if this is intentional or not because of that. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Actually, something kind of strange about this game. When I downloaded it, my antivirus actually detected it as a virus, and honestly, it's not. It's just a game. Actually, it's been doing this a lot recently. Maybe I should just turn it off whenever I play games from now on, but... Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I visit there often, alright? Well, not often, but every now and then. I like the comic. Yeah, okay, never mind. That was apparently intentional. Images 2 of 2 unlocked. Bad ending. Yo, what is this? That looks like a robot version of Neon, which is kind of cool. Let's go for a bad ending this time. You know what, let's do this. This is stupid. Just let me cheat and get the best score. Cheating defeats the purpose of preparing for an eventual... Whatever, just give me the best score already. This operation requires admin privileges. Switch to admin mode, then. Provide admin key. Ooh. Is that like an actual password? Expert sigh recognized. Oh, exasperated. Please provide the cheat password. Passphrase? What passphrase? The passphrase set to limit access to meta functions. I set a passphrase on the dev functions. I don't remember that. Yes, you did. Huh? Oh, let's see. What kind of passphrase would I set? It was this one, I think. Passphrase accepted. I wonder if you had like a separate ending for... I guess that is the kind of passphrase I'd set. Now let's see. To start with, how about you give me I give myself a little advice. Just a little boost, like, oh, setting my score to max? Max? You sure about that? You heard me. Max out the score. On second thought, leave my score alone. You heard me. Max out the score. Cheat enabled. Score set to max interval. Best ending. Here I come. And hey, isn't it better that I can pick whatever I want without worrying about which one is the best anyway? What next? Oh, wouldn't it be nice to know how many points each option was worth in advance? Do I want to know how each response will play out beforehand? Do it mark each option? Am I actually like affecting the game here? Cheat enabled, score change, apprehend to operation text or option text. If I'm cheating already, might as well go all the way, right? Nothing like getting to mark all the results, eh, Chip? What else? Well, I already have the best score. Should I jump right to the end? Skip right to the end. That sounds good. Skip right to the end. You know, I would probably call this breaking the fourth wall in any other game, but honestly, this is so in character for Neon. She would completely break games just for the fun of it and to get to the ending faster. Is something supposed to be... Alert! Awkward silence detected. Oh, I see. You jumped to the final question. Close enough. Okay. How is that the best score? This is the other thing I don't get about visual novels. Like, I make my escape via a pre-planned exit route. Given the element of surprise, I should be able to get away cleanly into the night. User Neon, please confirm whether or not this statement should be interpreted as a joke. Building floor plans are freely available from the City's Hall digital archives. It'd be foolish to ignore a crucial resource like that. It's important to go into these situations fully prepared, Chip. User Neon, I am prepared to offer you a bonus 200 romance points if you promise not to run away from an actual awkward date sim. How awkward are we talking about? Any situation classified as mortifying or below. Would I still be allowed to... Yes, it would still be permitted to write an insanely detailed social media post about the incident. Fine, deal accepted. Excellent, a bonus 200 points have been begrudgingly credited to your score. Date complete, finally. Oh no! What? By my calculations, Date Neon's actions have rendered her the least romantic, most repulsive creature to ever be conceived. What? Date Neon's impossibly low score represents the atrocities she has inflicted upon the fabric of dating. I was already at the max score, so did the score underflow or something? So when I gained more points after that, it looped back around to negative. Oh no, overflow is what it's called in that case. Also, I was joking when I said that. Already the ripples of the terrible injury to intimacy spread, corrupting tenderness in all of its forms. Chip, you're suffering from integer overflow. End the game. Her actions on the date have killed love forever, obligating this very concept of romance from every moment of every possible history. Chip, end the game now. In addition, this is a command, Chip. Command understood. Simulation complete. That wasn't very realistic, Chip. Generating realistic... Yep, okay. I love the writing in this series. Which one have we not picked? There aren't numbers next to it. I just haven't given a flat-out no yet. That's final. I want to update my dev passphrase. I don't know what you would do that for. Oh, maybe if you, like, come back to this game later and forget what the passphrase is. Thanks for playing. Alright, I probably got the absolute worst ending. Ending splash screen could not be displayed. This message again. Oh, wow. That looks a little bit like Carther? Just with the color. I can't tell who that is. Huh, interesting. Well, I have known all the endings, but when it comes to games like this, I always like to leave a little bit for the audience to try it as well. So, I swear I mean it this time. I'll leave a link to this in the description, and I recommend trying this out yourself. This is a fun series. And it looks like I'm about halfway done with getting all the endings. Well, there we go. I think I'll leave it off there. Well, that was fun. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.